Where we at?
What's going on, everybody? It is 2 o'clock on Thanksgiving afternoon. I have not got a plate yet. I don't know if I'm going to. Probably will cook something tomorrow when it's 50% off. Anyway, today's show, my guest is a aspiring comedian, journalist, Aja Wedeen. She's very entertaining. She and I talk about the Alabama's rich history. Yeah, you know, Alabama is not just a bunch of hicks playing banjo. These are educated people, probably more educated than you. And they're also really have a very rich culture with the music and the chitlin circuit. And speaking of chitlins, what's up with the booty noodles? Today's episode is brought to you by Dose of Nostalgia. This is a new sponsor. Dose of Nostalgia. That's DOSEOFNOSTALGIA. Dose of Nostalgia. Mwah, beautiful. So they have hand-picked natural hair care and skincare products. It's beautiful. Authenticity is their aesthetic. And if you go and purchase something from their website, you can have, 1, a great Christmas gift for your family, and 2, free shipping. All you have to do is on checkout, just make sure you type the word Bloomer Pod. That's BLOOMERPOD. And when you check out, you will get free shipping. No matter how much the things cost, it doesn't matter. You will get free shipping. So, anyway, enjoy the show. I'm about to flex real quick. Hold on. Alexa, play Organic by Spooks McGee.
Organic by Spooks McGee on Amazon Music.
Keeping it organic.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Spooks McGee with the Late Bloomer Podcast. This is going to be episode number 19, and we're going to talk about food. But before we do that, I would like to talk to you about some of my favorite food. Alexa, be quiet. Which is Typical Div's home-roasted coffee. It's what's in this cup. It might not say it on my mug because I haven't copped the mug yet, but you can go to Typical Div. That's TYPICALDIV as in Victor, right? And you can get 10% off if you purchase some coffee on their website and you use the word Bloomer, the promo code, at checkout. Also, if you go to paidinamerica.com, you can check out their new album. It's called Get Payola. They may not have this particular piece of merchandise on anymore because I think that there was an issue with the Trump people and they didn't allow us to sell his likeness. Anyway, you can get a lot of other dope merch. You can also go to Denfest, DENFEST, and you can go and RSVP, right, for the virtual show that's happening in 3 days. I forgot the exact date. I think it's the 29th. But look, you can get you a hoodie for $45. It's beautiful. And you need to go because they're running out quickly, and the supplies are short because nobody can go out. You want a perfect holiday gift, some coffee, some Paid in America merch, some Denfest merch. Come on, son. Come on, son. Yo, RIP to Trebek. I didn't get a chance to point that out, so I got the Jeopardy cap on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just out here showing love. But shout out to all the people that's at the live right now. Shout out to Ojeda. Wagwan, my brethren. Shout out to Alora. We're going to do some background singing very, very soon. Shout out to Friendly. Yo, what's good with Blizmo? Y'all doing some remodeling, some revamping. We're going to work that out, but we're going to talk about it very, very soon. What's going on with, who's this wild man? What's his name? Azael? Shout out to Azael on the live right now. I can't see the other one because my dumb ass, I didn't think to do it the other way. Anyway, I might just open it up on the computer screen. Excuse me. But yeah, man, we just out here. We just vibing. We having a good old time, man. Ooh, yeah. I don't like that. Oh, that's like Turkey Day. Everybody, Turkey Day. You have a turkey. You have a turkey. Everybody gets a turkey. Okay. Speaking of turkey, stuffing, greens, macaroni and cheese, banana something. What they call that shit? banana pudding, pecan pie, pumpkin pie, all of that shit. I'm not too crazy about it. Oh, cranberry sauce. I mean, I'll eat it. It's good. I'll eat it. If it's there, I'll eat it. Shit. Stuffing, I'll eat it. But you have to understand that when it comes to comfort food, the shit that I be like, oh, my mouth be watering for, it's ackee and saltfish, it's rice and peas, it's jerk chicken, oxtail, it's Sarah, bun and cheese, beef patties with cocoa bread, it's, rice with gungo peas, it's, some shredded cabbage, some fried plantain. See, there's a song that Jadena came out with where he says, is it plantain, platanos, or plantain? It don't fucking matter. It's delicious, baby. Anyway, so it's good. Both of them are good. But someone in my comments told me that I know you Jamaican people like to separate the two things, but Jamaican American food and Black American food is pretty much the same fucking shit. And you need to stop separating the two. The only difference is they use some different seasonings. I beg to differ, but we're going to get into that. First, I want to one more time tell you, do not forget to go to typicaldiv.com. That's typicaldiv as in Victor.com. You can get some of their CBD infused coffee that they're going to release exclusively with the Hemp and Rose company that's out there in Stone Mountain. So you need to go to Hemp and Rose and check them out. And if you go there and mention that the Bloomer Pot sent you, they might be able to get you a little discount, butter your bread or whatever the fuck the expression is. But yeah, I'm going to get the homie over here. Her name is AJA. We say Aja, but she says it's supposed to be Asia. We're going to have to talk about that. Anyway, hold on. Introduce yourself, ma'am.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Aja, represent 205 Birmingham all the way live. So,
hey.
Yeah, what's going on?
Alabama in the house. Are y'all watching? I know y'all like that college football shit. Y'all love that shit.
Yes, we do, because we are number one in the country right now.
See,
Alabama is number one, ladies and gentlemen.
See, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about that, but I do know one thing, right? Even though I may not watch televised sports or really fuck with sports like that, if I have tickets to go to a college football game or a college baseball game, it's way more lit than any fucking thing that you could ever see on NFL or whatever they're trying to pull off,
Well, I don't know about baseball, but football, yeah, is lit.
Oh, it's so lit. It's crazy lit. And, it's just like a healthy competition. The bands, the marching bands, it's just a vibe,
Well, you're talking about HBCUs. I'm talking about, Alabama Crimson Tide. But, yeah, HBCU is definitely, a different vibe than the other colleges. No disrespect to the PWIs, but the HBCU vibe is, totally... is lit, and I think a lot of people got to witness it when Beyonce did her 2018 with Coachella experience. So she had all the homecoming vibe.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. I think I'm gonna watch it. I'm a late bloomer, so I'm gonna be the guy that watches it. They don't finally talk about it way after it already came out. That's the whole.
Seen it?
No, that's the whole premise of the show. Is that I'm always late for some shit and I'm catching up, so I'm going to see it. When I get a chance, you know what? Today I'm going to watch it today. I will watch it today, and I will post my reaction on YouTube or some shit. I don't know.
Well, hopefully it's still on Netflix. But yeah, I have the soundtrack on my phone. I listen to it every day on the way to work, so yeah.
They took they took it off Netflix? I know they took Dave Chappelle off. I was going to watch that shit. I was going to watch the fuck out of that shit.
I'm mad about that.
I wanted to watch it.
But
He says boycott it. I'm like, yeah, I fuck with the idea. Like, if they not paying you, we ride for Dave, man.
Yeah, I agree. Take my stuff off. If you ain't gonna pay me, you gotta pay me for my work, pay me for my service.
Right. I mean, what he said in his little special thing was really interesting. He was like, if you don't think that I got fucked, look at how much money they paid me for doing the show, and look at how much money they're making, however many 10 years after the show initially dropped. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why it's better to go ahead and just own your own,
Right.
But I understand, it was different at that time and age. He didn't know, but that's why it's better to just own your own, so you can be your own boss.
Yeah, I mean, I got kids. That's the kind of mentality I like. I know that the long road and being independent and self-sufficient is way more beneficial than you know, going with a big corporation, but the climb up is way faster with a corporation. So it's like, I know that I got a vibe and an energy. Like, if I go to one of these meetings at one of these labels, I will be signed. It will be like the third or fourth one. I will be signed. But I have a whole team behind me, and we're all like, we're trying to do the independent shit, you know?
Right, it's gonna be different. Like with the whole versus battle, everybody was talking about how, Jeezy won. Yeah, Jeezy won, but at the same time, you gotta look at it. Gucci owned all his masters and all his, you know, and all that. So when Apple and Versus cut that check, you know, Jeezy gonna have to split it with Def Jam and Universal.
Right. And was it Puffy that was responsible for the Boys in the Hood when they first came out before Jeezy became a solo act?
Yeah,
that was Puffy.
Well, he did do some stuff by himself, but then he eventually got picked up by
Bad Boy.
Because he had to hit Bad Boy South, yeah.
Right, and you know what? See, I have a love-hate relationship with Diddy because he throws all these amazing parties. He gets all these people together that wouldn't normally be together. I mean, he's responsible for the video. He directed the music video for the first music video for Outkast.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, like he was like doing his Diddy shit. Like, oh my gosh, Andre, you gotta take your shirt off. You a sex symbol. Like, it's crazy. He was it was his idea.
I know him as in the beginning when he was Andre Harrell's kind of you know do boy.
Right.
He's gonna have Tommy Boy records.
Right. But I feel like going with Diddy is like a double-edged sword because it's like Diddy will give you all the vibes and the great energy that you need to be inspired. You know what I mean? But I feel like, and I don't want to talk too ill of Diddy, but just the track record just don't look right. You know, I'm glad that he brought us Biggie and he gave him the idea to jump on that Juicy beat because that was fucking legendary. I'm proud that he was the one who put on them shiny suits and had all these niggas going wild, looking like crazy. Like, yeah, they looking crazy, but he created a whole different vibe with the shiny suits and all that shit. I fuck with it. I love it. But at the same time, it's like, why aren't these artists bigger when he has this huge fucking corporation backing him? It just doesn't make any sense. You know, he put all his energy into Ciroc. Why isn't Faith Evans dropping records? Why, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is, you know, I just don't know, man.
And a lot of artists that he did, like, help, like, a lot of them are like, how can I put it? I was watching, like, a documentary, and it was like, a lot of them had, like, a divine intervention, because you look at, you know, Craig Mack, you look at Shine, and you look at Loon, you know, Craig Mack, you know, R.I.P., you know, he kind of, you know, went to church after he got screwed over with Bad Boy. Same thing with Shine. When Shine got screwed over, he went to the Jewish faith, and then Loon converted to Islam.
Yeah, I mean, it's so evil what's going on out there that niggas be like, I gotta go to church.
yeah, and then look at Bass. I know Bass is like a preacher now. It's like, what?
Yeah, so it's like this. I feel like the way that Diddy did people was dirty, but at the same time, it's like, are you really mad? Like, mad? Because look at where he's at. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a tricky situation, man. Like, and then here's the opposite of Diddy, Dallas Austin. Now, Dallas Austin, he took people under his wings. He produced big records. You know what I'm saying? Another Bad Creation, like all these great records, TLC, all this shit, right? He got platinum records. He's not trying to be leeching off of these artists. He was telling artists, start your own company. Start your own. That's what he was saying. He's the one who gave Busta Rhymes the idea to do Flip Mode. When I heard that shit, I was like, okay, Dallas is the truth, you know?
Yeah, but it's better to, like, just be your own boss, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I mean, I understand, like you said, if you join a corporation, it's easier, but at the same time, you know, I'd rather just be independent because I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and just, you know, have my own stuff so I can own my own masters and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there was like a time when I heard people like Missy talking about publishing and like letting go of your publishing early on so that you can have bigger reach. But people like, you know, De La Soul, they get fucked because of those kind of deals. They can't put their stuff on streaming. They can't do anything, you know? Tommy Boy has all this shit on lock.
Yeah, Tommy Boy is responsible for a lot of, you know, early artists, you know, like Mary J. Blige and, you know, like you said, the whole Diddy, you know, Craig Mack and, you know, just Biggie Smalls and all that, but, you know, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's not good. But I've said this before and I'll say it again. I want to make sure that this show does not become a music show because everyone can't relate to what we're talking about. All the shit we just dropped, it was good for the artists and the people that are interested in the music industry, but there's some layman folk who's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I don't want to create a show that is about music and rapping and stuff and alienate my audience because they can't relate. You know what I mean?
Right. You're right.
So I don't want to talk.
You don't talk.
I don't want to talk too much about that kind of stuff. But I'm just checking to make sure that I'm live on IG. It looks like it's there. Layman folk, that's what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I'm saying it. Yeah, it's live. Yeah, it's really live. I'm really live, baby. So let's talk about food.
Gotcha. My favorite topic.
Ooh. Yeah, I know y'all Alabama folk like to eat.
Yes, we do. I'm ready now. I'm ready for the dressing and stuff. All that. I'm just ready.
Oh my God, your body is ready.
Yes.
Your body's calling you. I want some turkey, baby, some gravy. Start sweating and shit.
Doing the dressing right now.
So I'm not eating right now. I thought that it would be a good idea to just wait until everything is 50% off and have Thanksgiving tomorrow. And have a 50% off Thanksgiving. Yeah. Think about it, man. They know what they doing. All this shit's going to be on clearance tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. You're going to get your dressing tomorrow and your turkey.
Man, you can get 3 turkeys for $5.
3 turkeys for $5. Hey, it is a chitlin shortage down here in Alabama.
Hey, booty noodles. Booty noodles.
Yeah.
Booty noodles. Booty
You
noodles.
could bring me some of those chitlins, you know. They did get into a little altercation about the chitlins. At
Hey.
the meat market.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Come on, Larry.
Hey.
You gonna make a song about booty noodles?
Booty noodles. Booty noodles. Booty noodles. Booty noodles. Hey, booty noodle. Booty noodle. How you eating in the intestine? What you doing? Oh, booty noodle. Booty noodle. Gotta make sure you wipe out all the noodle. Booty noodle. Booty noodle. I ain't Kevin Gates, but I eat the booty noodle. Oh, booty noodle. Booty noodle. Booty noodle. #1 iTunes. Alexa, play Booty Noodle. Let me see if it's already a song.
What do you want me to play?
Booty Noodle.
You gotta shoot the video.
Yeah.
Are you trying to shop for noodle?
No, I don't want to shop for noodles. Alexa, play the song Booty Noodle.
Alexa thought she was shopping for noodles.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to see if it's a real song. Alexa, play the song Booty Noodles.
I can't find the song Booty Noodle.
Hell nah.
I have to copyright that thing for Kevin Gates taking.
Right. I don't get tired eating booty noodles. I wonder if he trademarked I don't get tired
He probably did.
or eat the booty gang. I wonder if he trademarked that shit.
He probably did. Oh, I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. You gonna get that tattooed on his arm?
I don't get tired.
I don't get tired.
If you're a masochist, you don't get tired. When I go to the grocery store and I want to get some laundry detergent, it's all about gain. I don't get tired. Booty noodle. Booty.
He gotta be like, I don't get tired.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the whole booty noodle thing is pretty interesting to me. During slavery, the slave master would give us all the scraps, and that's what we would use. I understand the reason for us to do it in the first place, but why? Why do we keep doing it? We don't have to eat booty noodles anymore. We don't have to eat the intestines of a pig, the lowest form of animal ever. It's so nasty. Niggas in the Bible was writing it out like, do not eat the pig. It's a sloppy, nasty, filthy animal that eats its own and eats its own shit. Do not eat the pig. And then we go, well, you can eat the pig and its intestines, but don't eat, but you gotta wash it really good. And they're like, the whole reason why they made all those laws in Leviticus was because they didn't have refrigerators and soap and all the shit that we have to cook and clean food properly.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna eat no chitlins. I'm not gonna eat no
So-
chitlins. I eat ham.
You eat
I
ham?
will mess up some ribs in the day. That's about it. But other than that, I do not eat no chitlins. You keep them chitlins, or should I say booty noodles?
Booty noodle. So yes, it smells. It's disgusting. Why are we doing this? You know?
I don't know. I don't know. It is disgusting. The smell is disgusting. Thank God my mom don't cook chitlins, because baby.
Right. And you know what's funny is when I go to the store, it says chitterlings on the package. Why does it say chitterlings? What is that about? Well, every person I know go chitlins.
Started from probably from back in the day, when they had the chitlin circuit, know, with the whole music and the comedy and all that.
Right. That's funny. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, chitlins are bad, but it's also tied very deeply into our culture because the whole black movement was called the chitlin circuit.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. A lot of well-known artists, black artists started out on the chitlin circuit, Ray Charles.
Mm-hmm. I heard this story about Etta James being put into the mainstream because of Marilyn Monroe. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I ain't heard it. I heard of, she was one of my favorites. Like, my mom used to play her music all the time. I still play her music all the time. Yeah. My favorite song from her is called Sugar on the Floor.
Sugar on the Floor?
Yes.
Alexa, play Sugar on the Floor by Etta James.
Like, the live version is so hilarious. Like, it's so good. Like,
let's see what it sounds like. Hey.
Yep, that's it.
Booty noodles. You're a stranger to me. If you give me booty noodles. Alexa, be quiet. I'm going to have to check that out. Alexa, add that song to my playlist.
To which playlist?
Booty noodles.
Would you like to create a new playlist?
That's gonna be like
Noodles?
Yes.
Adding sugar on the floor to your booty noodles playlist.
Booty noodles.
Did you call the playlist booty noodles?
Yes. Yes. What else do you like from Etta James? At Last?
Yeah, I like At Last. That's a good one. She can really, blow on that one. I like In My Solitude. And Cry Me a River.
Ooh, Justin Timberlake. Alexa, play Cry Me a River by Etta James.
Here's Cry Me a River by Etta James on Amazon Music.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, that intro, that whole intro.
Yeah. Hey, you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him. Alexa, add this song to my Booty Noodles playlist.
Adding Cry Me a River to your Booty Noodles playlist.
Alexa, play In My Solitude by Etta James.
In My Solitude by Etta James on Amazon Music.
Oh, all her intros is fire.
Yeah.
Alexa, add this song to my Booty Noodles playlist.
Adding In My Solitude to your Booty Noodles playlist.
Alexa, be quiet. So I said this. I wanted you to tell me what you were saying real quick, but I didn't want to forget to add those songs to the playlist. I only played a couple seconds of them because I didn't want to get flagged,
Right.
But go ahead. What were you saying?
I was saying she was I don't know if you've seen like Cadillac Records or not, but Beyonce portrayed her in Cadillac Records.
I heard it was horrible. Is that true, or are people just hating?
I think she did a good job because Etta James had a lot of pain in her life. Number one, coming from her dad really didn't claim her, and her dad actually was it Minnesota Fats, the famous pool player?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she actually went to go meet him. It's a scene in Cadillac Records where she go to meet him and tell him who she is, and he basically disowned her and said no. So yeah, that's when she started drinking and doing drugs because her dad pretty much he disowned her. But she but later on, she got cleaned and she made a comeback, and then I think she passed away like a couple of years back. But yeah, she's a great artist. She's one of those unsung artists that a lot of people don't know much about. Well, some people do know about her, but a lot of people don't. But I consider her. She's up there with Nina Simone with me. So,
wow,
yeah.
wow. So I found out what it was. It's not Etta James who was pulled out of the Chitlin circuit by Marilyn Monroe. It was Ella Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I like Ella Fitzgerald.
Let me tell you something. Marilyn Monroe learned how to sing from Ella Fitzgerald. She would listen to her records over and over and over again and then mimic it. And she was such a big fan of Ella Fitzgerald that she opened the door for her to perform in white clubs. It's crazy.
Wow.
If you ever get a chance to, matter of fact, I'm about to send you the link right now. Look at the video from Drunk History where what's her name?
Well, we have a theater here that basically how can I put it? Like a normal, not normal place, but like a common place for Ella James. We have a theater called the Carver Theater. It's like
I'm gonna have to go to Alabama.
Yeah, in the basement is like a jazz hall of fame. So they have a lot of like pictures of Ella Fitzgerald and Billie Holiday, and So yeah, I mean Alabama has a lot of rich history, but I know you said you don't want it to be about music, but it's just crazy how we always get on music.
No, what I mean is like we could talk about music, but I don't really want to do like, hey, all you artists out there, it's what y'all need to be doing. All you artists, y'all better pay attention.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we talk about music and art, for it to be like, oh, we're just talking about it as fans, as people that are enjoying it. Because throughout all my conversations, music becomes a ongoing topic. But I don't want to talk about the business. You know what I mean?
Right, gotcha.
Yeah. Booty noodles. Booty noodles.
Alabama has a lot of rich, musical, history,
Alabama?
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, but, I mean, I can go on and on. Like, Eddie Kendrick and Paul Williams for the Temptations are actually from here.
Oh, wow.
We have a statue dedicated to Eddie Kendrick. And I did meet one of his girlfriends one time. One of his girlfriends back in the day. Yeah. A lot of people got a lot of Alabama, down the road. She got people in Bessemer, Gucci Man from Bessemer.
Nice.
Shoot, Eddie Levert. Yeah, so he got people in Fairfield. So, yeah, it's just like, it's crazy.
That's what's up, man.
So,
that's what's up. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I would love to see that museum. You need to make sure you send me the link to that so I can check it out. One day I'm going to take a little drive out to the weekend with one of my little friends. And,
okay.
yeah. Also, isn't it Alabama? Huh?
I said, yeah, it's just a lot of rich history. People think that Alabama is just,
a bunch of hicks, like a bunch of friggin' toothless hicks playing the banjo.
Yeah, but it's not. I stay in Birmingham. Birmingham is the city.
Right.
So, yeah.
But it's very easy for people to make misconceptions about a whole entire state. I mean, look at what they do to Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Imagine what they do to, a little country, a little state. They do to a whole country. So there's a little state is not exempt from that fuckery.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I tell people all the time, Alabama ain't just, dirt roads, pine cones.
Yeah.
We got some, we got a lot of rich musical history,
And a lot of highly educated people. Like, you go to college, that's part of your life. You got to go to college.
Yeah, I did 2 years at Talladega. I didn't finish, but
Right.
I need to go back, but yeah.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know if you ever heard of...
And you're going to finish school, right? You're going to finish, right?
Yeah, I'm going to finish.
Okay.
I just got to go find out what I want to go for. There's so much I want to do.
Right.
I want to own my own funeral home. I want to do journalism, so it's like a lot of stuff I want to do.
Okay. Well, that's one thing I didn't get a chance to talk to people about. But you were gonna ask me if I ever heard of something.
You said what now?
You were gonna ask me if I ever heard of something.
Oh, actually, have you ever heard of Tuxedo Junction? Tuxedo Junction is a song written by W.C. Handy.
Okay.
I think it's W.C. Handy.
Okay.
Let me check.
Alexa, play Tuxedo Junction.
I think it's W.C.
Here's
Handy.
Tuxedo Junction by Glenn Miller and his orchestra.
Glenn Miller.
On Amazon Music.
I think it's Tuxedo Junction.
Glenn Miller and his orchestra. Does that sound right?
No, it's hold on.
Alexa, add this song to my Booty Noodles playlist.
You know what?
Adding
You and that
Tuxedo
Bruno.
Junction to your Booty Noodles playlist.
This is not the song?
Yeah.
That's the song?
I'm sorry. Yeah, Erskine Hawkins. I'm sorry.
Who?
Erskine Hawkins.
Alexa, be quiet. How do you say Erskine Hawkins?
Erskine.
Alexa, play Tuxedo Junction by Erskine Hawkins.
Here's a station for you based on the song Tuxedo Junction by Glenn Miller and his orchestra.
Alexa, be
on
quiet.
Amazon Music.
So she don't got it.
Yeah, listen,
She don't got it.
you know.
No.
Well, it's like the original. The original version was from Erskine Hawkins. I don't know why she's saying Glenn Miller.
Right. So what about this song?
But basically, Tuxedo Junction is like a little portion that's in Alabama. It's in Ensley. Shout out to the West Side. So yeah.
West Side.
West Side. I don't know if they got booty noodles on the West Side or not. They probably do, but yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, Alabama got a lot of you and that people.
Go ahead. So this is like a significant part of the the culture. This song, why? What is Tuxedo Junction? What is that about?
It's just a song. I don't know what it's about, but I know he wrote it like for like Ensley. Let's see. Yeah, they say it's a sign-off song on Wikipedia, but
Right.
But yeah, he did play it on the Chili Circuit. So yeah. So yeah.
But Alabama was one of those cities that you had to visit when you were on that. That.
Yeah, Alabama. A lot of places in Alabama were, a part of the Chitlin Circuit.
Right.
But it's still, well, I don't know. I doubt it.
Hey, this is the part where I was talking about Mr. Gipp at Gipp's Place. He's a guy in Alabama who was, turned his garage into a club. All right, check it out.
He played like the guitar. He played blues. He turned his basement into his garage into like a little club.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I think he passed away last year, but I don't know if they're still keeping, the garage open or not. But I said I wanted to go because it looked like it was a lot of rich and musical blues, like history and stuff. He had a lot of pictures and, like old, like guitars and stuff on the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I said I want to go. But you said we supposed to talk about soul food. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, are you West Indian as well?
No.
But you like those type of foods?
You said what now?
But you do like and appreciate the West Indian foods, like oxtails and...
Yes.
Yeah.
I am Jamaican in my mind.
Okay. Alexa, play Jamaican in my mind.
I can't find the song Jamaican in my mind.
So, yeah. We definitely got to, whenever all this shit is over, set up like a cruise, man.
I know. I just put on this shit.
Yeah. Cruise is like the worst idea ever right now.
I don't know what's gonna happen with this. Like, I know it's gonna take time, but I'm so ready to get over this. Like,
Yeah.
Especially I'm mad now because Nick Saban got it, so yeah, he can't coach the game Saturday. So yeah.
Right. But before we go into the food, I wanted to talk to you about like what you actually do. You said that you're interested in being in journalism.
Yes, I love sports. I know you can tell because you see a lot of my posts. I just, I think I can write. People that can write, but I think it's okay. But a lot of people like my writing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just I guess God bless me with one of those hidden talents. Well, writing is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Journalism is under attack. It's really hard for people who want to report on things with integrity and honesty because there's always a counter, and people don't care to challenge it. They just want to be right. So they'll just Google whatever article supports their idea, and boom, it's done.
Yeah.
Shit's sad.
Well, I watch a lot of documentaries, so that's why I get a lot of some of my information from. But
Right.
I watch a lot of.
But even documentaries can be misleading because you put on the right dark music. Boom, this person did this shit, and they did that shit all the time. To find out, you know what I mean? And
Right.
they get all these people to say, yeah, I saw him do that shit too. Yeah, I saw him do that shit. It's very believable. They have a lot of documentaries that are straight up bullshit.
Yeah. You right? Because I watched that Tupac biopic. The one that had All Eyes on Me.
Right.
And I wasn't impressed with it. I really wasn't impressed with it.
It was good for what it was. For the culture, it was necessary to be done, but it could have been done a little bit bigger, a little bit better. There was a little lacklusterness of it that just kind of fell flat. Some of the, the ways they shot it, but the acting was great,
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing from, Demetrius Shipp, the other guys and stuff, but, it's just, it could have been better, like you said. The death scene kind of like you just put it together, like it was just flat.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I saw it in the theater, and when that scene came up, when he gets on the stage and he starts performing at the club, man, I was so hyped,
Yeah. I mean, he was a great actor. Don't get me wrong, he's a great actor, but that movie could have been a little bit more put together. And I'm not trying to, a lot of sources are saying that's what caused his mother to have a heart attack because.
Oh wow. But
I don't know if that's true.
Right.
That's on my soul.
Right. So first, let's talk about the difference, right?
Yeah.
Between Black American food, right, and Jamaican American food. But here's the thing: as a Jamaican American, someone in the comment section, because I posted a little Michael Jackson meme when the yams touch the something and it creates black excellence or whatever. Yeah. And in the comments, he just kept going on me about how this thing is not a thing. Like, what thing? The thing where you keep on separating Jamaican food from Black American and soul food. He said it's the same food. Only difference is some of the seasonings are a little bit different. And it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I just never had really good soul food. Even if I went to a restaurant, I've been to a couple.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same. I mean, they both have oxtails, which is my favorite dish.
Right.
I love oxtails. But Jamaican American food, y'all use a lot of like curry and
curry, jerk, yeah, all the different seasonings.
Yeah, jerk and stuff. Whereas African Americans, when I do my oxtails, I just I season them.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's pretty much the same, but y'all have jerk chicken, and y'all let that jerk chicken smoke, but we do the same thing with barbecue chicken and stuff like that.
Right.
But y'all do eat a lot of peas and stuff like that. I mean, they both eat rice, and they both like seafood. It's both seafood, but I mean, it's pretty much it's a lot of similarities and there's a lot of differences.
Yeah.
Differences.
I think that the reason why we it could be a couple more spices, like you said. They're doing pretty much the same techniques. I feel like the reason why I feel that our food is better for you is because of the ingredients are usually more fresh. Like, American people don't have a garden in their backyard where they can pluck off their herbs and spices,
Right.
It's more common for people on the island to go and get a mango and get a coconut off the tree, They're putting coconut juice, milk in the rice. Lots of, healthy alternatives to soul food. And I don't know if you noticed, but look at the body types. People who really like American soul food versus people who are super into the Black American food. There's a huge difference in the body types, and it might just be maybe I don't know. Maybe the culture is different. Maybe they do more exercise, more physical labor, or maybe the food is just way worse off for you. I had somebody say to me the other day, they were like, "You better start eating that soul food." I know it wasn't me, but they were just saying, "You better start eating that soul food before you turn into a soul." Booty noodle.
Well, I mean, I agree. I like soul food, and I ain't know that too.
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna do one. So I mean, I like it. A lot of people, say soul food is the food that they, the slaves used to cook. Like you said, when the masters used to give them the scraps.
Scraps, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I agree to a certain extent, but that's how we have,
Right.
That's what we have. So, Chinese people got Chinese food, Japanese people got Japanese food,
Mm-hmm.
Black people got soul food.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you look at Chinese food in America, right?
Right.
And then you look at actual Chinese food, it's way different.
Yeah,
Way different.
Because we dumbed it down so much to the point where it's like, okay, it's not authentic. Like, how can I put it? Like, Taco Bell, you got Taco Bell, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had Taco Bell in like 2 or 3 years.
Right.
Yeah, we only go to like the food truck. Now, when we go to the food truck, it's really authentic.
And it's fresher.
It's not tasting like Taco Bell. Yeah, right. It's more fresh. It's not tasting like Taco Bell. Not tasting like Chipotle or Cordova. It's tasting like, it's real, authentic Mexican cuisine.
Right.
So, yeah.
I saw someone post a picture earlier today. It said, "Thank God for seasoning." Right? They're getting all the seasoning, the dry seasoning, garlic, dry garlic, dry onions. Hold on, I'm getting a bing. Hold on. Who is pinging me? Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. What? Man, I'm about to get all these Happy Thanksgiving texts. Man, it's Thursday. It's just Thursday. But yeah. See, yeah, so he's like, "Oh, we got the Laurie's, and we got the dried garlic, and we got the dried onion, the dried thyme." It's like, he got all this shit lined up, like, thank God for seasoning. Black people season their food, right? I'm like, bro, why are you getting dried garlic and onions? You don't know how to chop a fucking onion and chop some garlic? That's the difference. I think that's the difference. The difference is the manufactured versions of the things that we like versus actually just getting in there, chopping up some onions, chopping up some peppers, chopping up, and I feel like we only really do that shit come Thanksgiving time. Like, really taking the time to chop up the vegetables, to slow cook the food. I think that the difference is that Americans eat this stuff all the time, or like just junk all the time, and then during the holidays, Americans switch it up and they eat wholesome food. But most of the year, it's trash, right? But if you go into Jamaican or any kind of, Southeast Asian, Jamaican, West Indians, Guyanese, Trinidadians, their house, as soon as you walk in, it smells like garlic, it smells like curry. They're cooking almost every single day. You see?
Well, my mom, she uses fresh ingredients, so when she cooks, so yeah. Because, that's how she was taught when she was a kid, to use fresh ingredients. Right.
And here's the thing. Have you ever had pancakes out of the box? Aunt Jemima, right?
You said pancakes?
Yeah, out of the box. Just like pre-made, add water, right? Then, when you take the time to learn, this is how you make actual pancakes, one scoop of flour, 1 scoop of baking powder, 1 scoop of baking soda, a dash of salt, fucking butter, like melted butter, and 2 eggs, whatever. Boom. You got pancakes. Not only do they taste better, they're fluffier, they're healthier. Why are we even using the instant shit in the first place?
Because we became lazy.
So I think that the difference in body type between like West Indian people or people like, you know, Asians or Indians, and you look, they're all slim and svelte, but they eat full meals every day. You know what I'm saying? I think the difference is that they do it more often than we do, than Americans do. They do it damn near every day. Like if I go to, I do pest control, and if I go into a house of a Native American, not Native American, of a Southeast Asian person or a West Indian person, they got a bag full of onions. They got a 20-pound bag of rice. They got a bag full of, you know, carrots, and like all the shit is sitting out. They needed to have it on regular basis because they cook fresh food all the time. I think that's what sets them apart. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because they actually go out there and go get it.
Right.
You know?
And here's the thing. Do you have an international supermarket like a farmer's market out there in Alabama where you're at?
We have a couple of like Mexican supermarkets. We don't have any like international.
Oh. Well,
I know we do have a farmer's market.
Right.
Everybody has one. But yeah, but I don't think we have one. If we do, I don't know about it.
Right. So out in Gwinnett County, there's a huge Asian culture. Huge Koreans, West Indians, like they have Stone Mountain pretty much on lock. In Norcross, it's the Korean. In Norcross, it's the Koreans, the Chinese. If you go into like, you know, different parts of Gwinnett, they got whole communities with Bosnian people. They got whole communities with, Indian people. Like they got like strip malls and all kinds of shit. So to cater to this close proximity of this international vibe they got going on, they have these places, farmers markets. They have one called Namdaemun. They have one called Ashi. They have another one called City Farmers Markets. And these things are big, big business. You're talking about local or international fresh vegetables, fruits. On a daily basis, you can go there and get a crazy deal on some fruits or vegetables. Like, oh, we got like, strawberries 2 for $3, like crazy shit, And you can, and I huh?
I need to go there.
Yes, right. So I went and I got a couple ingredients, a thing of tofu, which is like a stiff tofu. It's like $1.50, right? Then I got like a couple onions, couple garlics, a little bit of peppers. I got some, green onions, all that shit, right? All the ingredients for me to make the food, it ran me like maybe like a little bit under $10, right? I bought two of the tofus, so I still have the other one sitting there. I ate the tofu that I made with the ingredients for like 3 days straight because I was just eating it for lunch, right? And so I still had enough ingredients left over because I just sliced off pieces of the vegetables to make more of it if I wanted to do it 2 or 3 more times. And it only cost me $10, So this need for us to get convenience, it's like killing us because right here where I live at, right, or where I stay at in Gwinnett County, when I go to Stone Mountain Highway by the Popeyes, it's not like, oh, sometimes. It's literally every waking moment of the day, there is a line going around the corner, around the building, almost twice around the building. Why? You know what I mean?
Right. It's crazy.
Chick-fil-A. Don't go to Chick-fil-A at noon if you don't want to be there for an hour. Like, Chick-fil-A is pretty good at getting people through.
They get you in and out.
They get you in and out, but the lines are stupid,
That's how it is over here. It's like a Chick-fil-A by my house, and
Yeah.
the line is like, sometimes it's out to the street.
Right.
Because they got to get their chicken fix, So, I complain. I need it too.
It's interesting.
But, it's crazy.
So, do you think that we as a people, not just black people, but just American people, modernized people, will we ever get over relinquishing ourselves to the convenience of these places? Because of the COVID, the lines are even longer. You can't go in and sit down. You can't park your car and walk in. A lot of the places ain't letting you go in, and if they do, you got to have a mask, and it's a whole thing. So,
well, we are so. We are as Americans, we are so like. I guess I think lazy because we're used to, we like convenience, you know. Sometimes I'm guilty too. Sometimes when I get off work, sometimes I don't feel like cooking. I might stop by, you know, and get a burger or something on the way home for dinner, or you know, Chick-fil-A and get something to eat. But we're so accustomed to just going to these places and stopping by and just getting a, you know what I'm saying, getting a burger one versus we can go to the supermarket and get the ground beef and the bread and the cheese and the.
I got McDonald's at home.
Right. So we just become accustomed to that being convenient, but and then also you get burnt out. Because sometimes I get burnt out too when I go to lunch. You know, I get tired of Sonic, or I get tired of Wendy's, or Churches, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes I want something different.
Yeah.
You know, so I might go to RSVP and get me a turkey sandwich, or I might go to Subway and get me a, you know, like a, you know, sub sandwich or something. But you know, we'll never get over that because we are too convenient and complacent in fast food. You know, versus you go to other countries. I mean, they have fast food too, but you know, I like different. You know, I like different. I like stuff like this.
Right.
You know, I like different.
So I just, as a little like self-experiment, stopped buying stuff from the store and just started packing my lunches. It's a little bit of a task. The night before, you got to pack your stuff. But it started to, not only did it help me financially, and this might be TMI, but after I started eating my meals that I made every day at the house, bro, I just started like pooping more regularly. When I was eating fast food, I was stopped up.
Yep, with all those chemicals and
yeah.
You know, what's the other one? The chemicals and
the preservatives.
Yeah, and stuff in the food, so it was making you kind of, you know, like you said, backed up. But you know, when you started eating more healthier and more, you know, you start taking your lunch, you know, that those chemicals started to be flushed out by that food. So yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me too. It was crazy. Okay, so I'm like, I'm having a good day. I've been doing really good this week. I've been eating my vegetables. I've been eating my broccoli. I've been eating my shit. Let me just go swing by McDonald's real quick, grab a couple burgers, right? Let me get 2 double cheeseburgers, right? Swallow them shits, right? For the next 48 hours, I was farting like a freaking like it was crazy. I'm not even a farter. Some people are farters. They fart a lot. I'm not a farter, but I was farting just farting. It was the nastiest, it was horrible. I couldn't hold it back. My stomach was wrenching. What the hell is in them damn double cheeseburgers? My stomach was fucked for 2 days straight. I tried ginger. I can't eat Pepto-Bismol. I had a couple of those, what do you call it? The calcium pills. I was trying to stop all the gas. My stomach was fucked from 2 double cheeseburgers after I had stopped eating McDonald's for a week or two, you know? Crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I had a good old sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin this morning because I didn't feel like cooking because my mom was cooking this stuff for the day.
You should be starving yourself until it's time to eat.
Right. But we're gonna start early though, so basically, you know, I think we're gonna start at 2.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just, you know, it's crazy, you know. But yeah, the fast food where I've seen on YouTube a guy set a quarter pounder on fire, and it did not lose its form or shape or anything.
Wow. Remember Morgan Spurlock when he ate the shit every day?
Yeah. Was it Supersize Day?
Supersize Me. Yeah.
Yeah, Supersize Me.
Yeah. That actually stopped them from putting out Supersize. They took that off the menu because. Because here's the thing: the cashiers were told to ask every time, "Would you like me to supersize that?"
It's like Good Burger, you know, when they had Mundo Burger was putting those little chocolates in it.
Right. Bloobity. Yo, shout out to Silas. There's Silas, not Silas. Silas. He just dropped a music video where he did a parody of that. Bloobity. He put the grapes in his nose. Check out that new record from Dare Silas.
What's the name of it?
Hold on. He's from Mississippi.
Okay. I think I rolled past Mississippi. I've never been, actually stopped.
He plays the trumpet, and he raps.
Okay. I have to check it out. But, yeah, Mississippi is way more, Yeah.
You might have heard him. He made the song called Scoot Scoot. I'ma pull up on your bitch like Scoot Scoot. It went like a viral.
Yeah, what's his name again? David?
His name is Silas. Silas. Dear Silas. But the new record is called Belafonte. I'm about to share the link with you. Belafonte. That should go hard. Harry Belafonte, maybe. But
I'm saying he's a good guy.
Huh?
Okay, shout out to Harry Belafonte. He's a good guy.
He is. You know, that whole Deo shit that went down with him and Jay-Z, that shit was, he called him Mr. Deo.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
Really funny.
I like. But yeah, I'm ready to eat some of this good food though.
Right. I appreciate you coming on the show and talk about food. I wanted to get more into detail about like specific dishes like macaroni and cheese or banana pudding, which I'm most interested in. So I wanted to get into more details about different topics, about specific dishes, but we could do that on a different day. It's Thanksgiving. We got shit to do. We're already at almost an hour. So I got another podcast in the bank thanks to you. I really have been struggling and having dragging ass. I got one episode that's based on Juice, the movie. I just saw it recently, and it's about 2 hours. Plus, I just shot another 20-minute segment for that. So that's going to be the season finale, and I've been trying to edit that thing down, and I've been, like, procrastinating. But since I'm here and I'm on the computer, I'm probably going to just do it now. But this episode that we're recording right now, I'm going to upload it immediately so I can stop wasting time. I'm going to edit it, upload it, create a dialogue for it, whatever, like, description, and I'm going to upload it. It'll probably be in the stores, all the stores by tomorrow morning. But I'm going to do that, so that's out of the way. And the little 2-hour show that I got sitting on, I'll edit that too. So, but yeah, I want to do a second episode with you about food, one where people can actually see your face.
Okay, that's fine.
But I'm going to do a little more research on my end too about black food, like the origins of it, all that shit, you know?
Yeah, because I got a lot of information I want to give.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. And you know what? There's a Black History Studies guy who I might get on the show too, who says that he can hook me up with some info about black food too. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna tell you about hush puppies, the original hush puppies.
Do you have time or?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I can tell you right quick.
Okay, yeah.
Hush puppies were invented by slaves. They were, the little fritters that they give you with the fish and the stuff and all that. But they were given to the dogs of the masters. So when they, snuck out, they could actually sneak out to freedom. That's why they call them hush puppies.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. I never thought about that. They call it hush puppies because it was part of the Underground Railroad. And it was their little, they had a sack full of hush puppies they were giving to dogs.
Yeah, so they could, not be loud when they sneak out. They would stop the target.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
I know.
Yo, I still trip off of this whole slavery shit. Like, that water fountain shit was mad petty.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
It was.
you want water? You can't drink it from my fountain. What the fuck? Overall, just the whole thing is just stupid, man. And the white supremacists, they're shaking in their boots right now because they think they're losing power. They never, do they still have, the thing that the fact that they're scared they're going to lose power makes me think maybe they still are pulling the string. Maybe they still do got the power. You know what I'm saying? I got the power! Da-na-na-na. White power!
Anytime you want to have me on the show, man, since you got my number now, you can call me. I would love to be on the show. I told you I will be a guest,
Not only will you be a guest, you will be a recurring guest. You know what I'm saying?
Proud about that, yeah.
And hey, maybe you can do the news for us.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we can talk about some trending topics.
Most definitely. Anytime you need me to come in there and talk to you about any topic or whatever, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you need a guest, I'm here.
Hey, we lit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Aja. Tell people where they can find you at.
On Facebook, Aja Wedeen. That's AJA Wedeen, WEDN. You can find me on Snapchat at Simone, CYMON3. That's CYMONE3. I really don't be on Instagram that much, but my Instagram is in the link in the bio. It's Joe_Aja_92. So yeah.
And she's a funny lady, so you better check her out.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my comedy thing going. So yeah.
Y'all check her out. You got the gift. I know it. I can tell. Just don't do no hack shit like black people walk like this and white people walk like this.
No. I ain't like that. I am not like that. No.
All right.
But anytime you want to have me, Alan, you know.
Well, that's great that I've been saying your name wrong, so payback's a bitch because my name is Olin.
Olin. Oh, okay. And I looked at your name. I have a cousin named Colin, and I said, well, maybe it's Olin, like Colin, but it's Olin. Gotcha. I can dig that.
Yeah, it's like Colin, or colon, or booty noodles.
Booty noodles.
Booty noodles. Booty noodles. Hey, I be rolling. It's the colon. It's the lower intestine of the colon. I be booty noodle. Booty. You gotta do the slow one. The chopped and screwed version of it, where it go, booty noodle, booty noodle, booty noodle, booty noodle. All right, y'all. Thank you, Aja, for coming. We're at 60 minutes. We did it, baby. We did it. Another hour in the bank. You said it couldn't be done. It was done. Season 2 soon done.
Yeah.
We'll have to pull up season 3. Shout out to CJ. He's going to do the cover art for the next season. Shout out to Bib Jalil. Shout out to Paid in America. Shout out to Last Name Good. Shout out to Denfest. Shout out to Typical Div. Peace and love.
Love, peace, and happiness.
Hey. Alexa, play Love and Happiness by Marvin Gaye. Wait, no. That's not Marvin Gaye.
Al Green.
Al Green.
Here's Love and Happiness.
Yeah. Al Green.
Al Green, yeah. Al Green. Hey. All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right. Peace. Make you do wrong. Alexa, be quiet. Alexa, add this song to my Booty Noodles playlist.
Adding Love and Happiness to your Booty Noodles playlist.
Alexa, be quiet. Alexa, play Organic by Spooks McGee.
Organic by Spooks McGee on Amazon Music.
Hey, y'all. Don't forget to check out the show online at bloomerpod.com. You have a great day.
Keeping it organic.